Hello guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we are going to learn step by step on how to clean our dataset. So the first thing that we're going to do is to check if there is any missing value. If there is any, then we're going to remove it. And we're also going to check if there is any duplicate values. If there is any, then we're also going to remove it. Okay, so let's add another block of code, and I'm going to create a variable called missing values. And we're going to assign value to this variable, so it's going to be data dot isNull dot any, and inside this parenthesis we're going to have access equals 1. So that's how you check if there is any missing values. And we're also going to print it down here, so we're going to have something like this: rows with missing values. And don't forget, we're also going to print the variable. So I'm just going to copy and paste the name of the variable, and I'm going to put it inside these parentheses, and I'm going to hit compile. Alright, as you guys can see, this is the output that we got. So it seems that we don't have any missing values. As you guys can see, like every single line is false. So false basically means that there is no missing value, right? Okay, so now the next thing that we're going to do is to check if there is any duplicates in our dataset. If there is any, then we're going to remove it. Okay, so I'm going to create a variable called duplicate rows. So I'm just going to type in duplicate rows, and we're going to assign value to this variable. So it's going to be data, and inside bracket we're also going to have data dot duplicated. So that's how you check if there is any duplicate values in your dataset. And we're also going to print it, so we're going to have print duplicate rows. And don't forget, we're also going to print this variable. So I'm just going to copy and paste that variable, and I'm going to put it inside these parentheses. And now let's hit compile. Okay, as you guys can see, this is the output that we got. So we don't have any duplicates in our dataset. So it means that we don't need to remove anything. However, you might be wondering, what if the situation is different? What am I supposed to do if my dataset has missing value? Or what am I supposed to do if my dataset has duplicates? Well, let me explain. Actually, it is very easy to remove missing values and duplicates, guys. So if you want to remove your missing values, just type in data dot drop NA, and inside these parentheses you're going to have two parameters. The first one is access equals 0, and the second one is going to be in place equals true. So this is going to be a boolean variable, right? And just hit compile. As you guys can see, we have successfully compiled this line of code. So this line of code doesn't do anything to our data because we don't have missing values in the first place, right? So this line of code doesn't do anything. However, if you have missing values, then obviously this line of code will remove those missing values, right? And now I'm going to show you how to remove duplicates. So it is very simple, guys. Just type in data dot drop underscore duplicate like this, and inside this parenthesis you're going to have one parameter that's going to be in place equals true. The same exact thing like what you have here, right? So this is like a boolean variable. Okay, so now just let's hit compile. Okay, as you guys can see, we have successfully compiled this line of code, but this line of code doesn't do anything because we don't have duplicates in the first place. However, if you have duplicates in your dataset, this line of code will remove those duplicate values, right? Okay, so now we're done with this. What I'm going to do next is to save the cleaned dataset, right? So I'm going to type in data dot to CSV like this, and we're going to name our dataset. So it's going to be cleaned dataset dot CSV. So this is like the new name for the dataset. Okay, so this is basically the new dataset that has been cleaned. And the next thing that we're going to do is to type in index equals false. So this is a boolean variable, guys. Okay, so now we're going to hit compile. As you guys can see, we have successfully compiled this line of code. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is to download these new datasets, right? We're going to download the dataset that has been cleaned. Okay, so I'm going to type in file path. So this is like a variable, and I'm going to assign value to this variable. So I'm going to copy and paste the name of the file, the name of our new dataset that has been cleaned. Okay, and down here we are going to have files dot download, and I'm going to copy and paste the name of this variable, which is file path, and I'm going to hit compile. As you guys can see, now we are downloading the new dataset, the dataset that has been cleaned. Okay, so just wait, guys. The process might take like a couple minutes, or maybe less than a minute, right? We'll see. Okay, so just wait. Now we're downloading these new datasets. Okay, very cool. Look at this. This is the new dataset, the one that has been cleaned. Okay, so let's go back to our Google Colab. Alright guys, so finally we are done. So we have successfully cleaned our dataset. Alright, so now this dataset is ready to be used in our project. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we are going to learn how to detect potential outliers in our dataset. So I'll see you guys there.